Hey, what up, peeps, and welcome back to another episode of Cable Plays Minecraft. So, every friggin' time, I'm gonna do it every time. So, last episode, we talked a lot about farms and what we want to do, and you'll notice we have another portal in the back. And just like just about everything else I have done so far on this map, where I have complained about not having something, lo and behold, we find it. So, not that I was necessarily griping, but usually when I dig a shaft down like this, what winds up happening is I go right through like a ravine or two, and I'll go through like a lava lake, and it's just not all that fun. Well, I didn't find any lava lakes that way, and you know, you guys know that we're doing some digging this way. I also wound up digging back up in that direction. We've got basically three shafts that branch off 50 blocks in both directions, and the only thing that I had found up into that point was this right here, and I got me some diamonds at the bottom of that little lovely pool there. But no lava, because I was thinking, man, I've got all these diamonds. I really need to get me some lava, and no lava. So I started, you know what? I'm going to dig over this direction for a little while, and I got all the way to this point right here. Actually, to this point right here. And lava started pouring out, man. So after I got up here to the top, which it's all gone, but basically from there all the way over beneath this layer of blocks was, or even with this layer of blocks rather, this was all lava, and then all lava down here as well. So it was close to 60 something blocks. I can't complain because again I was saying, hey, I don't have any lava to make obsidian so that I can make some portals, and that sucks. But actually got me some obsidian, made some portals. So we have made it into the Nether. Yay! Kind of a pain in the butt, because like I searched everywhere around here, and I figured because as low as I was probably going to be right underneath the lava lakes, but actually that is not true at all. Let me just get up here. I'm going to eventually have some rails here, so oh my god. Oh, that's right, Enderman can be here. I'm not going to lie, guys. You can see that I have 2 levels. I died. I died here several times. As a matter of fact, talking about just how bad I died. Dude, die. Oh my god, he almost killed me. You can see there, I've got like lots of little things like that going on around here. Oh, right. Did he die? Well, if he died, that sucked. So I had figured out a way to get up into the Nether Fortress. And it wasn't this way. I actually had climbed up there. But the reason why I'm coming up this way is because I wanted to show you guys. Oh, you dirty rat bastard. How are you going to be, like, right there on top of me, man? Yeah, I was putting up all of this right around in here using some of the cobblestone that I had dug out of the mines. Because as I've mentioned before, I can't remember, I think this is, which one is this one? Ah, yes, spawn. So, remember in the very first episode, we built a little place right here. Oh, look, I bet it's got more stuff in it. It does. But you know what? Except for the stone pickaxe. You know what? I'll take some more beetroot seeds, and I'll take the sticks and the melon seeds. Hell yeah. Oh, who am I kidding? Seriously, I'll just take it all. So, in the Xbox One version, whenever you're playing, if you die, you wind up creating, and you had that on, you wind up creating another one of those boxes. So, anyway, so yes, this is this expansion. And in this expansion, I'm going to build a iron golem farm that has an infinite village breeder system in it. And in my last Let's Play, before I decided to restart everything, I was thinking that I would like keep all of my villagers with the farm. Because it would, as I traded with the villagers, it would help out with the villagers being all happy and stuff. And I've actually decided against doing that. Well, with this one anyway, because we're so far away. Let me grab the other map too. It might help make a little more sense. So you can see where we are. I'm just going to spin around in a circle and you can see where I'm moving at. And our base, if you will go, right now I'm facing due north. If you will go all the way over to the left of the map, which, oh my god, I left something. So apparently that's 2 places on this map I need to fix. Yay. That hasn't been explored. So all the way over directly to the left of where I am, to the very edge of the map, and then you go almost all the way down. Well, actually, you do go all the way down to the bottom of the map. That will put you pretty close to the upper left-hand corner of this map, and this is where the base is, the new base is, which is, I believe, on that little green peninsula. No. Maybe it's a little further south. But whatever. It's in the upper left-hand corner. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm still going to build the infinite breeder village breeder, and I'm still going to have the iron golem farm in the spawn chunks, which is this right here. So eventually we're going to have to come over here. I haven't done it yet. I want to get everything set up first, but we're going to have to tear down so much of this stuff here so that we can get this thing built. It's got quite a large footprint, and we're going to keep a portal over here for a couple of reasons. Obviously, it makes it easier for me to get over to this location, and secondly, it'll be easier for me to transport baby villagers out of here so that I can put them with where they should go. I really need a good bow. So, now that you've seen that, I just brought all this down and brought it over because this is where my railways are going to go. Don't have enough iron and gold to get that happening just yet, but we are going to work on. I'm actually might actually have enough gold. And then over this direction, and I've got everybody shut up this time because remember last time I was like, yeah, I'm not really going to shut everybody up into a. You know, I was just thinking, why did I? Not that it's going to matter, but yeah, just I don't understand why I just didn't do this to begin with. This portal here, takes us over to our Vendible farm. Vendiva. No. Thank you. Wow. So yes, brings us over to our village. Excuse me. Which is actually not as far away from. I mean, we're due south from the base. I mean, almost right in line with it. I mean, it's actually kind of crazy. I mean, you just walk south out of the base and start heading that direction. You're going to run into this village right here. And I may wind up kind of sprucing this village up a little bit just for posterity, fixing up the blocks here and getting some, crops planted and whatnot. Maybe. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do yet. I just noticed, though, that they need some light. There's like 3 of them trapped in there, and then 1 of them trapped right there. And I don't believe there was anything in this one here. No, that one's empty. So we only have 4, well, I mean, pending that, the other villages, which we're going to have to go around and find all the other villages and probably just go ahead and kill all the villagers because we have a super finite amount of villagers that we can have in our Xbox 360 world. And if this is the only village, great. If not, the other guys are going to have to go. The other guys are going to have to go so that we can do the things we're going to do with our village breeder. Excuse me if you heard that. I had to get me a little sip of tea. So, that's where we're at right now. And then when we come out to here, and then follow this all the way over. And you know what? I wasn't going to get this stuff out of here, but I'm going to now, because I'm pretty sure I lost all of my crystal, my nether crystal. Side torch! A lot of bedrock in the area. At least I don't have to worry about much spawning down over here. We are pretty much as low as it goes. When it comes to where that portal put us in at. Tell you what, man, you can get some good levels. There's two things that I've noticed you can get pretty good levels on, and I mean really good levels on. One, pickaxing up some nether quartz does one hell of a job getting you some levels. Another is baking potatoes. I know that sounds kind of funny, but baking potatoes, and you actually cooking in general, you can get some pretty decent XP just doing that. But if you need to do it from a mining perspective, you're definitely getting your money's worth out of a diamond pickaxe, especially one with like efficiency on it and nether quartz. The wear and tear is well worth what you earn. Alright, that's good enough for me. If I can remember how to get out of here. Oh, here it is. And that's it. So that takes care of our little nether portal tour. Like I said, pretty excited about that. I've got everything linked up and I've got everything covered up. So, you know, that's, for me, that's even more important. So when I do get ready to get the villagers in there, we're going to get it. So I also did some exploration of the, out of the mine shaft, you see, I got some more of this stuff and I got some gold stuff. We're actually 9 more diamond. Okay, so I'm getting all discombobulated. All right, so this came I had one stack and this and the 24 and the 64 gold. This came out of our recent mining expedition. In addition to a couple of more 64 stacks of lapis and redstone. No more emeralds. So we did pretty good on that front right there. And then when we went exploring around the nether fortress that was up there, we got several flint and steels, several gold horse armors, an iron horse armor, and a single saddle. That was really kind of disappointing because the last world that I was in, and before I started recording for YouTube, there was a saddle in almost every single box. But maybe we'll get lucky. We'll find a leather worker, and they typically sell. So we got some magma blocks and 9 diamonds. So in addition, I'm going to put these with our other diamonds. So in addition to the other diamonds that we had, 9 more diamonds. Very, very good, actually. Considering I used 3 to make the pickaxe. So we're... I'm not going to say we're swimming in diamond here, guys, but we're really doing good on diamonds, which is like nowhere near as good as I usually am at this level of the game or at this section of the game. So did anybody catch the new Rocky Horror Picture Show? That was that's one of my favorites when I was a kid. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I thought that they did a pretty good job of it. I'm usually the one who's super apprehensive whenever something from my childhood gets remade, because I'm like, no, you're gonna mess it up. I don't want you to mess it up. And I was actually pretty happy with what they did. All right, let's see if we can get the rest of this done here. Another thing that I was noticing, and I'm not griping about it like I have been with everything else that I've managed to get, but I haven't found any mite or silverfish blocks just yet. And please, Minecraft, that doesn't mean that I need to find silverfish. I'm just making an observation. Oh man, did I not get these guys? And I'm already out of space. Diorite. Gravel for days. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. I thought Laverne Cox. I thought if I had any critique on it, and I think that they were trying to. I think they were encouraging everybody to, and I can't believe that I'm saying this because I'm actually like a real purist, but I think that they were trying really hard to stick to the original accents, attitudes, all of that good stuff. And I think that they could have made it just a little teensy weensy bit better if instead of doing that, they just kind of did their own thing. And again, before I get like hate mail, I can't believe that I'm saying that myself. I think that the actors and the actresses could have done a better job if they were doing them instead of doing somebody else from the 70s. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, you can hear Laverne Cox, and she would do her best to project Tim Curry. And you can't, because Tim Curry is a fantabulous actor who never gets old. I've loved him in everything I've ever seen him in, and I've seen him in a lot. But in Rocky Horror Picture Show, he was the quintessential character for that movie. You know, he couldn't have done anything any different, and if he did, it wouldn't have been the Rocky Horror Picture Show that we know today. And I'm just gushing, sorry. So to hear Laverne Cox, and she would be like, "Oh, Rocky," and she would sing her songs and do everything in a Tim Curry style. And I think that if Laverne Cox tried to do a little more Laverne Cox instead of Tim Curry, she would have pulled that part off incredibly. Um, but that's how I feel about it. I think that that's what if she had done that, she would have made a really great movie, and she didn't. She tried to channel Tim Curry, and it's not wasn't the only one who did that. Victoria Justice did a huge, and she did a remarkable job, I might add, channeling Susan Sarandon, one of my when I turned 13 and knew what sex was, one of my early celebrity crushes. Susan Sarandon. Oh my God, everything about that lady turned me on. And Victoria Justice did a really great job. The reason why I mentioned just like how Susan Sarandon turned me on is because if you know that, then you know that when I say that Victoria Justice did a great job of channeling her, it's not that I'm trying to be creepy or anything like that. I'm just saying the role of Susan Sarandon in that movie held a very special place in my heart for a lot of reasons. Because Susan Sarandon for me was a very special actress, and by saying Victoria Justice did a great job of channeling her, you understand that I really thought that Victoria Justice did a good job. Now, the guy that they got to play Brad Majors, who took over for Barry Bostwick, I he was one that really, again, trying a little too hard, in my opinion, to channel a great actor. Well, Barry Bostwick was never really a great actor, but he was a good actor. So I think maybe saying that he was a great actor is I might be a little off on that one. But he was a good actor, and he was great in that role. So um, perhaps I should simply say that I thought that the guy that was trying to channel Barry Bostwick really tried too hard. You know, like Victoria Justice, she nails it. She has that high pitched, airy voice that when she did those songs, if I closed my eyes, I almost thought I was listening to Susan Sarandon. That was amazing. That was amazing. Um, she didn't look like Susan Sarandon, except in a couple of times she kind of did. Um, I think that if they had let her dye her hair a little bit, get that dirty blonde going, she probably would have been a great Susan Sarandon from back in the day. She certainly had the build and the bust and the voice and the face for it. But the guy for Barry Bostwick, on the other hand, I don't know if he was just overacting or what was going on with that, but he did not do as great of a job as I thought he was going to do. You know, apparently this is all the bookcases you need. Well, okay. I just don't have the level requirement. But you know what? We are going to throw down the additional bookcases in the any case. Just because I've built them. We'll need to get some anvils in here. We'll need to finish. We'll need to fix this up. I'm not going to fill that in. I know, blasphemy, but you know, it's funny, like in the ground, if there's a hole in the ground, I'm going to typically fill it in, but like up in the ceiling, not. Oh, excuse me. I also want to, I'm probably going to dig out a little bit more of the ceiling. I want to make this area look really nice. I've got several areas, like this is part of my storage, and eventually, sometime here soon when I get the iron situation, this is going to wind up being a synchronized smelter, which is the reason why I'm not stacking the whole wall with stuff. Sorry about that, an emergency cough button there. I'm going to have outputs for each one of these chests, and I'm going to have inputs for each one of these chests. And this is just going to be typical storage kind of stuff here. Don't know what I'm going to put behind the portal just yet. As far as a room is concerned. Oops, dang it. You know what, let's get some of this charcoal. Let's get some of this stuff going in that smelter. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go with 6. Oh. As I was saying, let's go with 4. One, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now that I've got that going, we can get some of that over here fixed. Maybe get some detail going into this wall here. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do here. I've got this stuff indented though, and I like it that way. As a matter of fact, what do we got? We need to do whatever this room winds up being. Let's just put a torch here for right now. I like the way this looks and keeping it this way. All right, so I am not sure. Oh, I know something else I wanted to do. I'm not sure what we're going to wind up doing next episode. There are a few things that I definitely want to get knocked out, and I think we might be able to do those things next episode. The smelter, yeah, that's most likely not going to happen next episode. we're not going to have the villager situation taken care of at that point in time. Not yet. We will have it taken care of soon, but I've got to get stuff. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's get this beetroot. Situation taken care of. And actually, while I'm at it, we'll go ahead and harvest up the wheat as well. I do want to have the villager situation sorted out pretty soon. What I have to wait on, however, I got to know how much iron I have right now, and am I going to need more iron to take care of sorry, my train of thought left at the station. If I'm going to need more iron to take care of the rails, there was a massive cave that I had run into that's pretty much along the top side of this map, and I probably could go through there and find me a bunch of rails, and I may wind up doing that. And then once I have that, I have plenty of iron, or not iron, plenty of carts for the amount of villagers that I have, because the wonderful mining shaft that I'm talking about, bad. We do that outside. Stop hitting me, bro. Thank you for that. That place was full of mine carts or minecart chests, and not a single one had anything in it. So, yeah, rather disappointing on that level. All right, so I'm trying to think if that's what I want to go do first, or if I want to do a little more exploring. Because it's not going to do me any good to have this iron golem thing going if I can't breed enough villagers. Well, we'll see. I'll get the building built, I think, maybe pretty soon. And yeah, we'll get the building built, and we'll maybe get the stuff ready to go for the nether. Because we're going to want to eject the nether, and eject the poppies into the nether and keep that area loaded. That's not a difficult thing to do. We'll just get the stuff ready to go, and then get the villagers. Maybe put the portal inside of the deal. I've got it. I've got exactly what it is that I'm doing, how I'm going to wind up doing it. So I'm just going to go ahead and call that one quits for today. If you like what we're doing, please give us a little love on the like button, especially if you're following us on the YouTubes. Don't forget to subscribe. That way you always know when the new stuff is coming out. Um, Tell your friends about us because, social media and everything, that's what we're supposed to be doing. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you came out and hung out with me on the Twitch stream, I appreciate that as well. I know I'm not really all that exciting, and there's a lot of boring stuff going on, but, I am recording for YouTube, but I do appreciate it. And have a great day, man, because I'm going to have a great day, and I sincerely hope that you have a great day as well. Train of thought. I sincerely hope that you guys have a great day as well. As I am just going to be chilling and relaxing, thinking of the fact that you guys are here and watching me and hanging out with me, and I appreciate it so, so much. So again, this has been CableDog for CableDog Plays, and peace out, peeps. We'll catch you on the next time.